Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. I hope that you've had a good week. I have had a pretty good week, but it's been kind of weird because John is out of town. By the time you see this video tonight, he'll be back. But he went to the Masters, the golf tournament. He went with a friend. I was supposed to go with him, and I finally said, I really think you would have a better time if you went with a friend, you know? And so he ended up taking a really good friend, and they've had a good time. And I have gotten several good things this week, and I'm going to share them with you. Okay, first of all, I went yesterday. I've been, using my Kerastase, and I have been loving it all. It's been fun trying new things, and just you guys telling me all your favorite things. But I was using all the products that I showed you, and I noticed that I felt like I needed something a little bit more on the very ends to like smooth or put some weight on it. You know what I mean? And from the beginning, when I started buying this stuff, I remembered one of the things that I loved, and I went through just bottle after bottle of it, was this. And it is the Kerastase. The sun's actually out today. The Kerastase, it's from the Nutritive line, and it's just the Nectar Thermique. I think this is probably one of their just most popular, I hate to say basic, but their most popular products. And it is polishing nourishing milk, blow dry care for dry hair. And I have used this for years. Matter of fact, I got it from Blush Hair Salon, where I went for years, and I was talking to Alicia, the girl that owns it, and she said that it's still one of her favorites. So I went last night and got it and used it last night, and what I'm gonna do is probably alternate this with the other cream that I got that has the keratin in it, and but both are wonderful. But I just wanted to tell you that I am gonna be alternating with this, and I have not used any other products. I haven't even really used, I think I might have tried it one time, but I haven't even used the Orbe split end mender because I really want to use just Kerastase for a good amount of time. I was thinking I would probably use it until I finish the shampoo and conditioner, and then we can kind of look at my hair, see if it looks any better, and kind of evaluate. But another thing that Alicia was saying was her favorite products was that serum that putting the dropper that you put in your hair. She said it helped her bangs grow really quickly, grow them out, and I just have gotten really good feedback on that product. So anyway, wanted to tell you I got that. And then I think, the only other hair product I've gotten is I told you that I had ordered the curling iron that Nicole uses, and this is it. I've got it in my bedroom or bathroom now, but it's the Ionic, and it's called the Style Winder. And it is a nano ionic ceramic rotating clamp, even curls and waves. And she has the 1 inch, and I decided to go ahead and get the 1 1/4 inch because I'm used to using such a big curling iron, and I have finer, thinner hair than she does, so I figured if I were to get the 1 inch, it would be just too tight of a curl. So this has many good, I won't go through the whole thing, but digital temperature, the rotating little dial so you can rotate the curl. But the main thing is this is supposed to be somewhat better for your hair than a typical curling iron. Now, I have tried to use this, keyword try, put this down here. I've tried to use it twice. And I texted her last night and I told her that I'm gonna need to work on it a little bit more before I use it. I used it a little bit last night, but I ended up just turning on one of my other curling irons, I think a 1 1/2 inch, and using it. I told her it was like a comedy skit. I kept getting it caught. I just wasn't turning it right and kept getting it caught in the thing. And she said that she even practiced with her hair a few times with it not even on. But the good news is, I was glad to hear, she is gonna do a video showing us how she curls her hair. So I'm looking forward to that. But I do think I'm gonna like it. I think it's really neat, and I already twist my curling iron and just kind of run my hair through the curling iron. I don't always just hold it on. So I think it's gonna be really good for me. I think it's gonna be exactly what I like. Okay, so that I think is the hair stuff. I ordered a skincare product this week. I got several skincare products. This is something I would have never heard about or anything. I was in Ulta one day and there was a girl in there that I had not met before, and I saw her and I told her how pretty I thought her hair was, and she was, I think she's an esthetician. And so we were talking about First Aid Beauty, and we were just talking about different things, and I told her that I really loved exfoliators. And she was telling me that her favorite, she said, you have got to try the Suki exfoliate, the foaming cleanser. It's an exfoliating foaming cleanser. And so here it is, and I had somewhat forgotten about it until Tammy did a, there it goes, there it goes, proud of my camera. Tammy did a video the other day, and she had used some products from, oh gosh, DermStore, I believe that's what it is. And so I thought about it, and I clicked on one of her links and ended up ordering this, and I got it, gosh, I think I ordered on Monday and got it on Wednesday. It was super fast shipping, and they always have a good code. I believe Tammy had a 20% off code, but this is the neatest product. It is, I believe, all natural. The first couple of ingredients are sucrose and then coconut oil. And then it's got rice, and it's just, I believe it's no parabens, you know, cruelty-free, all that kind of good stuff. So no synthetic dyes. It says, we promise you to use only 100% pure ingredients, dermatologist tested, all that kind of good stuff. And it smells lemony. It smells like a fresh lemon scent, almost like, I hate to say a lemon cleaner, but it's just lemony. And this is how much I have used. I have used it 2 nights in a row. I guess I would say Wednesday night and Thursday night, and I used it this morning. And you get a little bit out, and it's pretty, you know, pretty, not scratchy, but it's a pretty big scrub. And you start putting it in your skin, but the next thing you know, it turns into this wonderful, like foaming cleanser. And you feel like you are getting your face so clean, and then it leaves your skin with that little bit of coconut oil on it. So it's really, really a neat cleanser. And I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't know, I wanna order another one and keep one in the shower, because what I've been doing is grabbing a handful and then just stepping into the shower because I didn't wanna get water in it. But anyway, I really liked using it in the shower. After it foamed up, I actually did my neck and chest and under my arms and everything else. It really was neat. It really foamed up with just a little bit. Okay, then the next skincare products I wanted to show you. One of my subscribers, Corey, sent me a package this week, and she works at a doctor's office. I'm not sure if it's I don't think it's a plastic surgeon, but she works out in Los Angeles. And she is the one that sent me the Osmosis Catalyst for my scars. And several of you told me, and then she ended up messaging me that night, that she wanted to send me the Clear Plus Activating Hydrating Mist. This is what you put over that to keep it from being sticky. Remember how I was telling you it was sticky and I needed to get some gauze pads or something to put on it? You actually just spray this, and it's a good spray, and then you spray that over it, and it rubs right into your skin and gets rid of most of that tackiness. I've noticed, I don't know if I need to rub it a little bit more. I've noticed it's still just a little bit tacky, but nothing that I can't handle. And I've even used that on my face a little bit and on my neck, and I use this. The only thing is, I think it's still a little bit sticky, and it still has a little bit of that color. So I'm gonna have to just keep on using it and see if I end up liking it. But this definitely needs to go with the Catalyst product to help it and make it where it isn't so sticky. Then she sent me this, which is the Correct Level 3, the Vitamin A Serum. And this is their version of like a Retin-A. And I have been using this every night I think last night was the first night I didn't use it because I felt like, oh no, I better use my Rafisa at least once this week, just in case. I didn't want my skin to break out. But I have been using this. It comes out like a serum like that. And you just rub it right in. Oh gosh, this is probably too much. Let me go get a paper towel real quick. Osmosis MD, and it's the vitamin A serum. Okay, and then one of my favorite things that she sent me is the Osmosis MD Purify Enzyme Cleaner. And that is something I've been thinking about, and that kind of goes with the exfoliating cleanser. I would like to condense some of my steps sometimes. I mean, some nights I go back there and I feel like just having a spa night. Sometimes I wish, you know, some of my steps were condensed, and I like that about this. It is an enzyme cleaner, and so it exfoliates, you know, and not with a physical exfoliant, but it has like, oh gosh, what does it have in it? It looks like it has several fruit extracts to help exfoliate the skin. It smells really good, it foams, and it doesn't leave my skin stripped feeling. I really like it. That's probably one of my favorite things. And then, this was a surprise. She sent me the Hydropeptide Eye Authority, Dark Circles, Puffiness, Fine Lines, the Eye Cream, Anti-Wrinkle, and I have been using this in conjunction with my other, the, is it not Peter Thomas Roth, the other one, Dr. Dennis Gross. So I've been using both of them. I've actually been using one in the morning and one at night, and loving it. It has a real nice pump and everything. So thank you so much, Corey. That was so sweet, and I have really enjoyed, you know, exploring these new products, and so many of you use them too. So I'm going to keep on, and I really have some good skincare favorites that I want to do. So I've got some good skincare favorites, and then I'll wait and do a hair favorites until I've used some of these things a little bit more. But, and I've got some good makeup favorites I want to do soon too. Let's see, I'll go ahead and show you this. This was kind of like a last minute purchase. I bought it last night. I ran into Ulta. I was out doing some things, and Brooke messaged me that we needed nail polish remover. So I ran in Ulta, and I remembered Ariel on here doing a tutorial and saying how much she loved this foundation. It's the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation in the color Light. And this is what I have on today. And at first, it's kind of like one of those serum foundations. You do this, and then you undo it, and then it's got the dropper, and then I just actually dropped it on the back of my hand, and I used my Oval 8 brush. But this is what I have on today. And at first, when I put it on, I even got out my receipt. I thought, oh gosh, it's not going to be enough coverage for me. So I put it on, and then I thought, you know, I have been really missing my mineral foundations. So I felt it, and there was no tackiness to it. It just seemed to go on my skin and then just kind of dry right down. I thought, I'm going to try to put on some of my mineral foundation over this and see if it blends or if it sticks or anything. And I used the Bare Minerals, the clear complexion one. I think it's called Clearly Cream is the color. And it just was so beautiful. And I have missed my mineral powder glow. And I feel like this gives that to me. And so I'm going to keep it because it was just perfect. It's the perfect, almost, I still used the Becca, the little purple primer. Matter of fact, I got a free sample when I bought this at Ulta of that. So I used that primer. I used this, just a thin layer. And then I used that mineral powder, and it just, I mean, as soon as I did it, I just loved it. So I'm real excited about that. And I did get the La Mer Sand foundation. I had actually ordered it for my mom, but I took out a sample of it to try, and then I will let you know what I think about that, but I just couldn't resist using that today. Then I got another surprise package this week from one of my subscribers, and her name is Shane, and she sent me the sweetest card, and she sent the kids just several things in the package. Really neat. I could tell that she was really in tune with what, you know, children like. And she sent them both like Will some Sharpies and Brooke some pens and Brooke a really cool notebook and some stuffed animals and just some neat stuff. And then she sent me a beautiful, I love this card. I love flowers. And so let me read you a little bit. She said she's been one of my subscribers for years, and she thanks me for being such a blessing, that she had been down, and that she has a 24-year-old daughter, and that I have helped her get her mojo back, and that she has enjoyed watching me, and that, anyway, just many things. And I don't want to read everything, but she had sent me some gifts because she wanted to thank me for my videos. And she asked me to please not change, and I loved it. Anyway, a very sweet card. And she asked me not to open this one until I had looked at the products. So she ended up sending me some products I have never heard of from this brand. It's Monat, short for Modern Nature. And let's see. Anyway, it's hair care. And I am very excited to use this, but I'm not going to use it until I'm finished with the Kerastase. And I think as long as I know I'm using good products, and if I think something's really doing something bad to my hair, I'm not going to keep on with it. So don't think that I'm going to do anything too crazy. But I read the reviews. I looked up this product, and a lot of people, you would not believe the before and afters. A lot of people use it for thinning hair. Luckily, my hair has gotten much better. It had gotten really thin up there around my bangs. And like I told you, I went to the dermatologist. They tested it, looked at it. They said everything looked fine. Then I went to the gynecologist. I had my hormones tested. I had my thyroid tested. And everything came back fine. And what everyone said to me, including, who was it? It was somebody that I was surprised. I don't know, it was one of the doctors, I can't remember which one it was, said that sometimes when you have bangs, styling them over and over again and constantly pulling on your hair right here can cause that too. So this is geared towards that, which everything I'm doing now is geared towards hair growth, stimulate healthy scalp, and all of that kind of good stuff. So let me show you the products that she sent me. This is the Revitalized Conditioner infused with their Rejuvenate. So that is the conditioner. And then this is the shampoo, I believe. Hello, Chanel. Hello. She was in there with Will. Today is their last day of school before spring break, and Will was just having kind of like a fun day where they did a bunch of things outside, and I gave him the choice of whether he wanted to stay home with me. I gave them both the choice. Brooke wanted to go to school, but I asked his teacher if they had any tests or anything, and they didn't, so I kept him home with me. And he and I are going to go out and do some things today. I think that's kind of good. Every once in a while I spend so much time with Brooke to do something with him, you know, I'm gonna take him to some places, GameStop, and some places that he wants to go, wherever he wants to eat lunch. And Chanel was in there with him, and she just came out. Okay, Renew shampoo infused with that same Rejuvenate. And then, this is very, very generous, and I really appreciate it. I was really excited about this. This is the Refinish Control Hairspray, and it's infused with that same rejuvenating product. And then I believe, let's see, this is the Oil Intensive, and this has the blend of the botanical oils rich in rejuvenating vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that mimic the body's own natural oils, allowing for deeper, quicker, and more complete absorption. Intense oil actives enhance cellular activity and provide essential moisture and dramatically increase youthful hydration. Anyway, excited about that too. So I can see that it's a lot of the same. I'll get to keep a lot of my same steps. And then this, I believe, was a mask, the Replenish Mask. So excited about this. And I encourage you to, I will put her website. I think that she is a distributor. And yes. Yeah, she left me all kinds of good directions and everything. And then she sent me the information, but I will put her name and her link down below because I really think that this might be something wonderful for a lot of us. Okay, so thank you so much, Shane, and I'm gonna save all this information so that when I do start it, I will know what the heck I'm doing. And she sent me all kinds of, these are nail files, aren't they cute? Precious. All kinds of goodies and candy and everything else. Okay, then I just wanted to show you a few things that I got. Smashbox has been ever so generous with me lately. And I figured instead of just showing you things and, you know, Smashbox sent me this and kind of overwhelming you with it, I am using the products and then I can show you my favorite things. They sent me a box of their primers and I love like the pore filling primer. I don't like using it all over my face, but I have enjoyed using it right here. And Chanel's trying to get my hair clip. You can't have that. You can't have that because you'll push it off the table and then Bridget will eat it. But anyway, so I've loved that, and I also love the light version. I've loved several, the color correcting. I've loved several of their primers. And then they sent me a box of their lid primer and a bunch of their new gel eyeliners, and these are beautiful. If you like the Marc Jacobs, you would love these. They're very smooth, and these are two of my favorite colors. This is called Private, and I've got it on the outside of my waterline today underneath, let's see, yeah, like right in here. It's a little bit darker than I am used to. I'm having to just do something different today. I figured I should. And then the other day I wore this, and was it the day I did my vlog maybe? But this is a beautiful like pinky nude color that's beautiful on the inside of the eyelids too. And here, let me put it over my face. But isn't that pretty? So I actually did that on the inside to try to open up the inside of my eyes. But I've really enjoyed those. And then yesterday I got a box that they sent me of their, oh my goodness, look at that. It's set that quick. I mean, these would be, I can't believe that. These would be so good for those of you that like to do the upper waterline. Beautiful dark brown colors and everything. So check them out. I'll put the link down below, and then check them out when you're in Ulta and Sephora too. And then this lip gloss, I brought it out to try it this morning, and the name of it, it's one that Amber Lynn sent me. It is the Marc Jacobs, and it's called Love Buzz, and it is so pretty. And I've got it on today with just my Ideal lip liner, and it is similar to the ones I just got from Smashbox, but not quite as opaque. I'm going to show you those in a video coming up. I'll wear one of those, but this is just gorgeous. And I love that application, but I just think it's so pretty. It's just something a little different than what I'm used to wearing. Okay, so today I have on something just beautiful, and it is a cami from that company that had sent me some camis before. They sent me this one. This is out of their new collection, and it's a size medium, 100% silk, and it's called the Samantha, and the color is champagne, and it is beautiful. So I'm wearing it with these jeans that I showed you a few weeks ago. They are just like some of my favorite jeans now. I could wear them every day, and you could easily tuck this cami in. I don't want to wrinkle it. So you could tuck it in and wear it with a really nice belt, or just tuck in a little bit of it, or you could even, you know, do the waist. But today I'm just gonna wear it like this, kind of casual. And let me back out. And I think it looks pretty with these jeans because they've got that little bit of, you know, not a little bit, but they've got the edginess to them. And then I got out, I've redone my shoes, and I got out my Stuart Weitzman Nudistsong. These are, without a doubt, some of my most worn summer shoes, and they go with everything. I've got them in black, and I've got this color, and I'm getting ready to order another pair in like a goldy color. Okay, then for accessories, I have on this ring that my parents gave me for my birthday last year. I had my nails, just new gel put on them, and this is the OPI Let's Be Friends from the Hello Kitty collection. That is the best collection they've just about ever done, I think. And the necklace I have on today is from Rose, and she is the one that has made me all the cool, or she didn't make it for me, but she sent me all the cool things from her collection. The horse, like the Hermes looking horse, and then the necklace that I showed you last time that was kind of like a Kate Moss necklace. And this one is, where is the little thing? It came with this cool little thing on it, and it's called Demure Bone Rose on 18 karat gold vermeil. And when I got it out, I didn't realize it was going to be like a choker, because I normally don't think that they look good on me, but I think that this one is small and delicate enough that I can pull it off. That's why I didn't put anything else on, and I put on my small perfect hoops from Sheila Fajl. And I think that's it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.